When Joe Wirkkunen was born in Port Arthur in 1928 to Finnish parents, little did they know that one day their son would be a driving force behind the development of their homeland's ice hockey program. Contracting polio at the age of 12, Joe's hockey playing career was cut short. However, not his involvement in the game as a builder. With sheer determination, he overcame the disabling effects of polio through intensive walking, and that allowed him to remain active in sports throughout his life. Not only could he be seen walking to and from work each day, he took part in long-distance walking competitions, claiming victory in such events as the 1949 Fort William Carnival 36-mile walkathon, which took him from Fort William to Kakabeka Falls and back. Although his legs wouldn't allow him to twist and turn on the blades as a player, he was a good technician of the game, and that served him well as an official and coach in the Port Arthur Minor Hockey Association. At that time, the Finnish National Hockey Federation was looking for a Finnish-speaking instructor with a knowledge of the Canadian game. And Frank Sargent, who is from Port Arthur, was serving as the president of the CAHA and recommended Joe for the job. At just the age of 23, Joe headed over to Finland and visited that country's hockey communities. He gave lectures, and he also helped the coach of the national team get ready for the 1952 Olympics in Oslo. In 1959, Joe was appointed head coach of the Finnish national team, becoming the first non-Finnish-born person to hold that position. As head coach, he took teams to the 1960 and 1964 Olympics, to 4 World Championships, and led them to the 1962 European Championship silver medal, the best showing by any Finnish team up to that point. While involved in the Finnish hockey program, Joe didn't forget his roots, bringing the Finnish national team to Port Arthur in 1962 for a game against the Bearcats. Following his tenure in Finland in 1966, Joe would often travel with the team to their North American and World Championship events. During his time leading the Finnish national hockey program, Joe was credited with laying the foundation for the future success of the system that developed players of National Hockey League caliber and that earned success in international competitions. In addition to coaching, Joe also wrote 3 instructional books in Finnish for coaches and players. And for his contributions, Joe was awarded the 1978 Silver Medal for Merit, the highest Finnish civilian award, and was amongst the first group of individuals inducted into the Finnish Hockey Hall of Fame in 1986. Following his time working in the world of international hockey, Joe once again contributed his talents to the hockey programs of Thunder Bay, serving as the first coach of the Thunder Bay Twins in 1970 and as a coach in the Port Arthur Minor Hockey League in the 1980s. Ironically, 15 years after Joe's passing, the Ontario Men's Hockey Association approached the Finnish Hockey Federation in 2001 to learn more about their successful hockey program. Little did they realize that the original architect of the system was in fact from their very own province, with Port Arthur's own Joe Wirkkunen having first introduced it to Finland a half-century before.